Up over the top Superman. What a play.
It's just like Cousin It going and tackling somebody. It's just this big whirling dervish of hair.
It does seem to be a dichotomy that we're talking about Troy Polamalu's lush and soft hair.
My goal was to somehow pull his hair.
Across midfield and dragged down by Larry Johnson from behind. He grabbed him by his hair.
He got the hair.
If you have really long hair and you can't play, you're out of town.
The guy's the anti-stealer. The hair, he goes to 2-hour church services. I haven't been to 2 hours of church in my life. There is nothing about this guy that screams tough except the way he plays.
Polamalu picks it up, then he flattens Curtis Martin.
Troy Polamalu is the biggest hitter in Steelers history.
Big hits aren't the only reason Troy Polamalu is number 7 on our list. His big plays have made Pittsburgh's defense one of the best over the last decade.
Today, I need you today, man. The American Football Conference Championship game.
And no play was bigger than the one that sent the Steelers to Super Bowl 43.
Troy's one of those guys the other team will stay away from because sometimes a trip to that neighborhood just isn't worth it.
That is intercepted.
Troy
Troy Polamalu at the 40, 35-30.
Polamalu will change a game. In that one play, Polamalu ended the season for the Ravens.
I like to call him the Tasmanian devil of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Athletically, he can do things that no other safety can do.
Wow. I think he can do that. He has closing speed. It's just amazing. On television, you don't see Troy in the screen. And all of a sudden, you see this thing darting to make the play. Just like a jet comes out of nowhere.
Plays like a guided missile.
What, does he have rocket boosters in his shoes or something?
Polamalu came diving over the line.
Troy Polamalu said, no way.
Polamalu's presence changes everything.
He's the whole key to that defense.
You cannot say enough about what he means to that Steelers team.
You're a funny guy.
When this guy is healthy, isn't a better safety in the game. Clearly, he's right up there on the list, and I think you give him a couple more years, he stays healthy, he could be the number 1 name on that list.
Troy Polamalu's a great player, but we're talking about the Steelers, okay? He should be high on any list, Steelers or otherwise.
Gosh, it's a lot of Hall of Famers for the Steelers. He is not there with Rod Woodson and some of those other great safeties.
We had some great safeties. Mike Wagner, Donnie Shell. Troy is probably better than those guys.
I hope all those Hall of Famers are on the list before Troy. Because if there's a Hall of Famer left off that list, then there's an argument to be made.